Hello jr.4, Miss Rowan with you. Let's complete our math sessions, and our lesson today is the first lesson of unit 3, and it's talking about capacity. Okay, we should know the meaning of capacity. Capacity is the maximum amount that something can contain. And we are talking in this lesson about liquids. For example, I mean that the maximum amount of water, juice, or any liquid that can bottle contain. Okay? And I want from you to look at this picture. This picture is called a measuring cup. And as we noticed here, there's a lot of numbers on this measuring cup. From down there we have 0, 200, 400, 600, 800, and the last number on the measuring cup is 1 liter. The last number is 1 liter. That's mean the maximum amount of any liquid we can put in this cup is just 1 liter of the liquid. It's mean that its capacity equal 1 liter. And now we should know what is the liter. The liter is the unit of measuring capacity, and we have another unit for measuring capacity, which is milliliters. And we use liter for the big amount of liquid, but milliliters is for the small amounts of liquid. And the relation between the liter and milliliters is 1 liter equal 1000 milliliters, as we see here. That's mean if we want to convert from liter to the small units milliliters, we should multiply the numbers by 1000. And we simplified it by this way. 1 liter equal 1000 milliliters. And we have another units, which are decimeter cube and centimeters cube. The decimeter is a big unit like liter, and centimeters cube is a small unit like milliliters. And the relation between decimeter cube and centimeters cube is 1 decimeter cube equal 1000 centimeters cube. And also we simplified it by 1 decimeter cube equal 1000 centimeter cube. As we see here, we noticed that the units for the big amount is liter and decimeter cube, and the units for the small amount is milliliters and centimeters cube. We should remember them. 1 liter equal 1 decimeter cube, and the milliliter equal the 1 centimeter cube. And we have an important note here. Half liter equal 500 milliliters, and quarter liter equal 250 milliliters, and 3/4 liter equal 750 milliliters. We should study them well to help us in the questions. Okay, let's take some questions to know the difference between the big and the small units of capacity. Choose number 1. The amount of water in a small cup is 3 liters, 150 milliliters, or 700 milliliters. It's a small cup, which means we will use the small units, which is milliliters. But here we have two numbers of milliliters. We have 150 milliliters and 700 milliliters. But it's just a small cup. So we will choose 150 milliliters. Number 2, the amount of water necessary for washing a car. Half liter, 15 liters, and 150 liters. Okay, let's think. The first half liter I can't choose half liter because half liter is equal 500 milliliters, and 500 milliliters, it's a small amount of water. It's not enough for washing a car. And 150 liters, it's a big amount for washing a car. So we will choose 15 liters. Number 3, what is the unit of measuring capacity? Centimeter, liter, or meter? We can't choose meter, and we can't choose centimeter because this is just centimeter, not centimeter cube. That means the unit of measuring capacity is liter. Okay. Number 4, 1 liter equal 1 centimeter cube, 1 decimeter cube, 100 centimeter cube. We should remember that the liter and the decimeters cube is a big units. Then 1 liter equal 1 decimeter cube. Number 5, 1 milliliter equal what of centimeters cube? How many centimeters cube in 1 milliliter? As we remember that milliliter is a small unit and centimeter is a small unit, so 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cube. Number 6, 3 liters equal how many milliliters? 300 or 3000. We remember that 1 liter equal 1000 milliliters. So I said before that if we want to convert from the big units, liters, to the small unit, milliliters, we should multiply the number by 1000. And we have here 3 liters, means we will take 3 and multiply it by 1000. 3 times 1000 equal 3000 milliliters, and that means 3 liters will be equal 3000 milliliters. Number 7, we have 82,000 milliliters equal how many liters? 82,820, 82. As we remembered, as we said before, if we want to convert from liters to milliliters, we should multiply the number by 1000. But now we want to convert from the small units to the big units, from milliliters to liters, and we will divide the number by 1000, not multiply it, because we convert from the small to the great, and we should divide the number 82,000 by 1000. That means we will cross the 3 zeros from 82,000, and the answer will be 82. Let's take another question. Complete. Number 1, 7,000 milliliter equal how many liters? Now we want to convert from the small unit milliliter to the big unit liter. And if we want to convert from the small unit to the big unit, we make divided. That's, we remember that 1 liter equal 1000 milliliters, so if we want to convert from milliliter to liter, we divide the number by 1000. As we see here in this step, we will divide 7,000 by 1000. 7,000 divide 1000 equal 7, and the answer will be 7. Number 2, 20 liter equal how many milliliters? In this question, we will convert from the big unit liter to the small unit milliliter. That means we multiply the number by 1000. Remember that if we convert from the small unit to the big unit, we divide the number by 1000. But if we convert from the big unit to the small unit, we multiply the number by 1000. And to solve this question, as we see, we will take 20 and multiply it by 1000, and the answer will be 20,000. Number 3, 7.5 liters. We have here 7.5 liters. First, we look at the units. We convert from the big unit to the small unit. That means we will multiply the number by 1000. But here we have only 7.5. 7 will be 7,000 milliliters, and half, we should remember that half liter equal 500 milliliter. That means this answer will be 7,000 milliliter plus 500 milliliter, and the answer will be 7,500 milliliter. Number 4, 2 decimeter cube equal how many milliliter? We have here a decimeter cube and milliliter. We don't have any relation between decimeter cube and milliliter, but we remember that 1 decimeter cube is 1 liter. That means 2 decimeter cube is 2 liter. And we have 2 decimeter cube. We should convert them to milliliter. I mean, we will convert from a big unit to small unit, and that means we will multiply the number by 1000. 2 times 1000 equal 2000. So the answer will be 2000 milliliter. Number 5, we have 4 liters equal how many centimeters cube? And we don't have any relation between liter and centimeters cube. But we know that centimeters cube is the same unit milliliter. So here it's the same when we convert from liter to milliliter. That means we will multiply the number 4 by 1000, and the answer will be 4000. Number 6, 750 centimeter cube equal how many liters? In this number we will not convert it, because we remember that 750 centimeters cube is 750 milliliter, and 750 milliliters equal 3/4 liter. So we put the answer 3/4. Okay. Number 7, 1400 milliliter equal how many liters? In this question, we are converting from the small unit milliliter to the big unit liter. And here we should divide the number 1400 by 1000, because 1 liter equal 1000 milliliter. And we are going from the small unit to the big unit. Then we should divide the number by 1000 to go to the big unit. But here we have only 2 zeros. We can't cross 2 zeros with 3 zeros. That means if we divide by 1000, in this case we will put a decimal point. Okay, as we see here, 1400 milliliter divided 1000, we put the decimal point before 3 digits. As we see here, 1.400. That means the answer will be 1.4. Number 8, 10,000 milliliters equal how many liters? In this case also we will divide 10,000 by 1000. Why? Because we are converting from the small unit to the big unit. Okay, and we have 10,000 divided by 1000. We will cross 3 0 from the 10,000 and 3 0 from 1000, and the answer will be 10 liters. Number 9. How many liters in 9,750 milliliters? And here also we are converting from milliliter to liter, from the small to the big. That's mean we will divide also. We will divide the number 9,750 milliliters by 1,000. So the answer will be, I can't cross zeros from 9,750 because it has 1 0 only, so we will put a decimal point. When we put a decimal point, it will be 9.750 liters, and also we can say that 9.750 liters it equal 9 3/4 liter, or we can write it as 9.75 also. Okay, I mean that the same answer here can be 9 3/4 liter. Number 10. 900 milliliters equal how many liters? We will divide 900 by 1000, and we will put a decimal point before 3 digits. As you see here, the answer will be 0.9 liter. Okay. Okay, we have a new question here. It's complete too. Number 1, 3 liters and 300 centimeters cube equal how many milliliters? We should convert all the units here to the unit milliliter. First, we take the first part, 3 liters. How many milliliters in 3 liters? We have 3,000 milliliters in 3 liters. Okay, but in the second part, 300 centimeters cube equal how many milliliters? We should remember that the unit centimeter cube is the same unit milliliter. They are both small units. I mean that we took before that 1 centimeter cube equal 1 milliliter, so 300 centimeters cube equal 300 milliliter. And now we will write all the numbers. We have 3 liters equal 3000 milliliters and 300 centimeters cube equal 300 milliliters. So the answer will be 3,300 milliliters. Number 2, 2¼ liters and 750 milliliters. How many milliliters in these questions? Okay, if we look at the second part, it's by the unit milliliters. Okay, 750 milliliters. So the problem here is in the first part, 2¼ liters. We should divide this part into 2 parts, 2 liters and ¼ liters. Okay, 2 liters are equal 2000 milliliter, and we remember that ¼ liter equal 250 milliliters. Now, if we write all the units here, it will be 2000 milliliter and 250 milliliter and the 750 milliliters. Do it in your mind and the answer will be 3000 milliliter. Number 3, 3000 milliliter and 20 decimeter cube equal how many liters? Okay, in this question he asked about all the units here should convert to the unit liter. You should convert all the units here to the big unit liter. In the first part we have 3000 milliliter, and 3000 milliliter equal 3 liters. Okay, and in the second part we have 20 decimeter cube, and we remembered that decimeter cube is the same unit liter. Both of them are big unit, and we remember that 1 liter equal 1 decimeter cube. So if we have 20 decimeter cube, it will be equal 20 liters. So the answer will be 3 liters plus 20 liters equal 23 liters. Okay, let's compare between the units. Put bigger than, smaller than, or equal. Which is greater, 2 liters or 1500 milliliters? Okay, to compare between 2 liters and 1500 milliliters, we should make the both sides with the same units. Here we will convert 2 liters to milliliters. Okay, 2 liters equal 2000 milliliters. So in the first side we have 2000 milliliter, and in the second side we have 1500 milliliters. Which is greater? 2000 is greater than 1500. Okay, number 2. In number 2 we have 3/4 liter and 750 decimeters cube, and we should make them the both unit. Okay, we remembered that liter is the same decimeter cube. Which is greater, 3/4 or 750? If we don't know which is greater, we convert the both sides to milliliters. I mean, 3/4 liter equal 750 milliliters, and 750 decimeters cube equal 750,000 milliliters. So which is greater? Okay, it's 750 decimeter cube. Number 3, we have 2¼ liters, and in the second side we have 2250 centimeters cube. We should make the same unit in the two sides. So we will convert 2¼ liters. It will be 2 liters equal 2000 milliliters, and quarter liter equal 250 milliliters. So 2¼ liter, it will be 2250 milliliters, and the other side 2250 centimeters cube. We remembered that the centimeters cube is the same unit milliliter, so 2250 centimeters cube will be 2250 milliliters. So the sign will be equal. Let's take the last question, which is arrange in an ascending order. And we should remember that ascending means from the smallest to the greatest. In this question we have 3000 milliliters and 2 liters and 3½ liters. Okay, to arrange them we should make them all in the same unit. If we look at these questions, we have 3 numbers here, 2 of them with the unit liters, and the first one only with the unit milliliter, and we will convert the different one to liters only. 3000 milliliter equal, yes, 3 liters. here we have all the numbers with the same unit liters. The first is 3 liters and 2 liters and 3.5 liters. Now we are going to order them from the smallest to the greatest. Okay, which is the smallest number? 3, 2, or 3.5? It's 2 liters, so we will put 2 in the first space. Then we have 3 liters and 3.5 liters. Which is the smallest? 3 liters, so we put 3 liters, which is 3000 milliliters. Okay, and the last one is 3.5 liters. Okay, thank you for watching Junior 4, and see you next session.